All right, so suppose you made a test in Illuminate. You gave the test, and you realized that after you gave it, you created some items on the test. And when you created it, you accidentally created it with the wrong answer choice. You have a key that you need to fix. Like, well, instead of having answer choice A, it needs to be answer choice D. All right, so I'm going to give you an example of a test I already have. So for the viewing assessment, and sometimes things act a little slow, so I'm going to go to a question I didn't share with anyone yet. So this is a test I have. And then when I go into the test, I'm pretty sure I never shared question number 18 with anyone. So looking at this question. So if you can see it, here's a question. The correct answer for it is A. Now suppose I made a mistake though, and I really meant for D to be the right answer. And I want to change this so when the Illuminate grades it and marks the kid's test, it doesn't give them points for marking A, and it doesn't take off points and then mark D. I will make it so that D is the right answer. All right, so it doesn't understand it here. Like, it's pretty hard. You can't change it there. The only way you can change it is this. You want to go back to assessments, and you want to actually create an assessment. If you're not going to make an assessment, we really just want to get back to our item bank. So go to item bank. And it takes about 30 seconds sometimes for this thing to load. All right, so now it's ready. So once you go there, you can go to item. You can click new. And now I'm creating item. I don't really want to create an item. I just want to get to my item bank. Like, this is the item bank, and I don't know any way of getting here other than that way. So go here, click item. I want to find that question I just made. And that question had something about people, what was it? That question was, the first few words of it was, the set of data in the table below. So when we look for items, starts off like that. So looking through here, you got to find that item, and then you can edit it. So set of data is what I'm looking for. Here it is. So this is the item. Now what I want to do is, I want to revise it. Instead of it being answer choice A, I'm going to revise it, and I'm going to make answer choice D. So I'm going to go to revisions. Then I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to create a revision. After I create the revision, I'm going to go down, and now it's like I originally created. Like when you first created, this is what it looked like. So they can go down. Instead of being answer choice A, I'm going to purposely mark it to be D now. Actually, I got to mark off A first. So I'll go up to A and tell it no. Then come over to D and mark it. Now that I've marked it, I can hit add, I can hit save. So I'm saving that. Now it's saved. The details and the standards and everything else is going to be the same. But I'm going to go over here, I'm going to review, make sure it looks the way I want to see it. And now you see in green, you have D marked. So we're going to hit publish. Now, right now it's saying if you publish this, it's going to change people's scores. So it's going to change people's test scores and so forth. And you're okay with that. So I'm going to update it. And also, you want to update in the revisions. So you're saying these are the places that you're going to change the test at. So you want to click here, update it here, update it there. So after you do that, hit publish. And then if you go back to that test now, you're going to see it should be marked D. So I'm going to go back to that test. I think it's right here. So I'm going to refresh my page. And if you notice, number 18 now has answer choice D. So now we've done it. We fixed it. Now you might actually do it too quickly and forget to go back and mark those two places that you want to change it at. So if you didn't do it the right way at first, and you realize later that you messed it up, to go back and fix it again, you go back to items, and after you go to it, you're going to find the item again. Here it is. And you want to go to the revisions. All right, so when I click revisions, it should have took me here. All right, so when you go here, you want to change it. That right answer really was A, so I'm going to go back to A and mark it correct now. Oh, yeah. Again, you got to tell it to take off the one you marked already. So now it knows it's A. Hit save. Save at the bottom. So I hit save. And then you can go basically go over to publish. And now you want to make sure, again, that you mark the test you want to change it in. If you don't do that, you're going to be frustrated, wondering why it didn't change. And then there you go. And now it's fixed. Now it knows the answer choice is back to where it was at first. But that's it. That's how you do it. It's now corrected. If you go back to the old test, here it is here. Instead of 18 being D, if I refresh my page, now it knows 18 is really A. So it's fixed. That's all I have. I hope this helps. Good luck.